So, after almost 50 years of existence, 30 years of those being in Hollywood, Jada Smith has shaved her head, saying that it's time to let go. Her daughter, Willow, made me do it, according to People magazine. So let's get into it. It says, the actress, who has been struggling with hair loss for years, showed of a photo of her new look, saying her 50s are about to be divinely lit with this shed. Jada Pinkett Smith just debuted a bold new look inspired by her daughter. On Monday, the actress reposted an Instagram photo of herself and 20-year-old Willow Smith, who she shares with husband Will Smith, revealing her freshly shaved head. Willow made me do it because it was time to let go, she captioned the post. But my 50s are about to be divinely lit with this shed, the Real Table Talk host added. Willow, who has rocked the buzz cut on and off for years, was the first to unveil her mom's new do, posting the same photo with the caption, "Hearts, greater a gift is pure love." I don't know. It's like some symbols, like maybe love is a greater gift that is pure when it is given from the heart to the right person at the right time and at the right place, and when we expect nothing in return. In 2008, Jada opened up about her issues with hair loss during an episode of Red Table Talk, explaining, "It was terrifying when it first started. I was in the shower one day and had handfuls of hair in my hands, and I was just like, oh my God, am I going bald?" It was one of those times in my life where I was literally shaking in fear. That's why I cut my hair and why I continue to cut it, she added. "My hair has been a big part of me," Pinkett Smith continued. "Taking care of my hair has been a beautiful ritual, and having the choice to have hair or not, and then one day to be like, oh my God, I might not have that choice anymore." Despite consulting with numerous experts, the actress has not gotten any closer to finding the source of their hair loss. "I've gotten every kind of test there is to have," she explained. "They don't know why." Although she was initially terrified to lose her hair, Pinkett Smith said she tried to put the problem in perspective. "I really had to put it into a spiritual perspective, like the higher power takes so much from people. People are out here with cancer. People have sick children. I watch the higher power take things every day," she explained. "Looking at it from that context really did settle me," she added. So now I'm going to make my commentary. When I first saw the photo, I really thought that it was Tamar doing this again. Because in this photo, Jada does not look like herself. She looks like somebody else, as like a different person has invaded her body. Jada Pinkett Smith, if you know Jada, this is for the people who were born or who was around in the 90s. Jada wore her hair short from 1994 to about 1998, 99. That's when she started growing it out. After she had Jaden, she started growing out her hair. Now, I've seen a photo of Jada Pinkett's hair. Jada had long, beautiful hair as a child because a friend of mine from high school actually is a family friend of the Pinketts because they're both from Baltimore. And Jada spent the summer of 1983 or 84 babysitting my friend. This is just before she won the Hal Jackson's pageant. So if you know the history of Jada Pinkett, you know where I'm going with this. But after her meeting with Tupac, that's when she first cut her hair. So she would wear her hair short as a way of edging herself out. Then she grew it out when she went out to Hollywood and got on Different World. And then she chopped it off when she first chopped it off again when she made Jason's Lyric. But then when she made a Low Down Dirty Shame, she did the big hat. But it was really popular back in 94, but she wore it well. However, she would also color her hair different colors around like 96, 97. And once she had Jaden, that's when she decided, and then also too, when she married Will, that's when she decided to really grow out her hair. And then I guess too, she got tired of it and she probably missed her hair. And if you remember the 2000s, she mostly wore her hair. And she looked beautiful with long hair, but she also looked beautiful with short hair. Now, I'm going to say this. If you know your hair is falling out, the last thing you do is color your hair. Okay? And noticing her in like 2018, she cut her hair. And it wasn't shocking because if you know her from the 90s, like I stated, she had cut her hair many times. But she didn't have the same aesthetic because her face looked different with the fillers. She didn't have that Jada Pinkett-esque look about it. So it looked a little strange. But still the cuts were really nice, and she was known for haircuts. But if you're losing hair, the last thing you do is color it. That's a big no-no. So whoever was her stylist, they didn't treat her hair. They didn't treat her hair right. They were supposed to tell her, look, Jada, if your hair's falling out, I can cut your hair. Because Jada doesn't need a perm. That's the type of hair. She has that soft hair that doesn't need to be, or doesn't have to be chemically texturized in order to basically put a comb through it without it breaking off. You know, like she really has that type of hair. So a lot of these hairstylists, they don't treat hair. They just want to make money off of you paying them to give them a hairstyle and cut. Because if she went to an actual black salon hairstylist, they would have said, Jada, no more hair colors. I'll cut your hair, but we're going to start all over. Because there's a way that her hair could have grown out. Now, because of her color in her hair, that's why she don't have any hair. When her hair was first falling out a couple of years ago, had she never colored it, she could have saved her hair, because guess who else did it? Homegirl, Tamar. And the same way Tamar looks with her hair shaved is the exact same way Jada looked. Jada has hardly any, you can look at the patches. Jada is skin bald. The only difference is that you can tell Jada's hair is like 3C, like 3B, 3C, because you could tell it's really spiky. Whereas like Tamar's was flat. She's like 4A. But still, does Jada look bad with it? No, Jada doesn't look bad with it. It's just that if Jada had more of a certain look about, if she had like her original look back in 1993, 94, she would look really pretty with it. But my only concern is that your daughter made you do it. You letting your 20-year-old daughter boss you around. Jada, you are from Baltimore. You are from the hood. Chick, you know Jada from 1991, 92 would have put Willow in her place. And this is my thing with these people going to Hollywood. It's like y'all get soft. You letting your daughter run you? Come on. That's my only issue with the whole thing. Unless she's lying. But then again, the way that the Smith household is operated is very, one of a kind, if you ask me. And the whole concept of letting go. Yeah. My advice to Jada is hair growth. Use hair growth. Don't blow out your hair. Don't color it anymore. Let it grow. And I'm telling you, the type of hair she has, I would say in a year or two, it's going to come back full. Because you can rock a short do. You've done it before. So it's not like a drastic look, but it's just a lesson for all women and even men. Take care of your hair and take care of yourself. And don't color your hair unless you know you want to do it. But don't do drastic changes to yourself that's going to cause a health crisis or going to cause you to lose parts of your body. And hair is a part of our body. It's a part of our being. And the one thing I'm going to end it off with is that, Jada, go to a hair salon stylist in the hood, because they'll hook your hair back up. And that's my commentary for this morning. I'm going to bed because I'm tired. But I hope you all have a good day at work, at school, with your families and friends. If you're by yourself, just get involved in a hobby. Take care of yourself and enjoy.